Hey everyone, it's been a little bit. I'm sorry about that. I've had a lot going on in my life. I'm involved in quite a few courses which are extremely intense. One of them is for mindset, one of them is for finance, and the other is for yoga. And they're all quite intense programs, but all really, really amazing and wonderful. The point of me telling you that is simply that's why I haven't been around. I've been incredibly crunched trying to get exciting things going, and working really, really hard. So I do apologize. I beg your forgiveness on the fact that I haven't been around. I fully intended to post a second music video, and I just haven't had the time, and I do apologize. That's just a matter of me needing to prioritize what needed to get done, and as much as I adore and love music, it wasn't high on the priorities list. So I am sorry for being gone. The second order of business is pretty exciting, and is that I have an ebook coming out shortly. Probably next week, on how to get through hard times. 5 tips on how to get through hard times. So that'll be coming out soon. I'm excited about that. And then I'm thinking it's probably going to be launched around December 1st. I haven't entirely decided, to be honest, whether I'm going to turn this into a webinar or into a full-on challenge. I think I'd like to do it as a challenge, because the whole reason of me wanting to run this challenge is that I want to change people's lives for the better. Sorry about that. Something fell over. My pliers or whatever. Anyhow, what was I saying? I got distracted when the pliers fell over. Right. I want to help people change their lives for the long term, ultimately. Like, I'm interested in helping people. That's ultimately, ever since I was a kid, that's basically what I have felt like is my calling. Full stop. Like, I've never really known how specifically, but I've always known that my purpose on this planet is to help people. And so, at least in terms of this channel, one way that I'm trying to do that is by teaching folks how to garden via permaculture and food forestry, which, if you look behind me, that is an apple tree that I put in this year, along with 4 others. Well, 3 apple trees, 3 other apples. It's 4 apple trees and 1 pear is how it ended up, because there was a little bit of a mix-up. I ended up with a pear tree rather than an apple, but anyway, it all worked out well in the end. And it's a bonus for me because now I have a pear tree in the yard as well. And in 10 or 15 years, this will all be beautiful. In fact, if I still have this, I don't know why I wouldn't, but if I still have this channel in 10 or 15 years, maybe I will, if I still know the people who own this property, because I'm moving, I'll come and do a 10 years later and show off the food forest, because that's what I'm trying to do. So what this channel primarily is going to be focused upon is permaculture and gardening and sustainability. I sort of dabble into slow living, and I don't dabble with meditation. I love meditation, but in terms of the channel's focus, primarily it's going to be gardening and food sustainability and veganism and how to improve your lives, because those are things that I'm passionate about, and that through my own journey I've somewhat had to become passionate about some of them, and others, the passion for them just kind of came along naturally. For instance, my passion for exercise. It was not always that way. And I'm sure, to be honest, even hearing the word exercise, you're probably thinking to yourself, I hate exercise. Maybe that's you, maybe it's not. It used to be me. And you know what? I have to be honest, I've finally come full circle, and I honestly can say that I enjoy exercise. I finally found it for me, and I think that was a B. The most important thing is that you find a movement form that you enjoy. And you may have heard that before, but let me reiterate it and comment down below. I will find the movement that works for me, because the thing is, that's what it's all about, actually. At the end of the day, that is the only thing that matters, is that what you're doing for movement is something that you enjoy deeply. Because at the end of the day, that's the only thing that's going to keep you doing it, that's going to keep you coming back and coming back. And the other cool bonus of that is the fact that you'll see your little bits of progress as you move. For instance, that's why I love yoga. From, within the span of a week, you might not say have a whole pose down, but you have say couple inches more flexibility, or you can get into a funky position that you couldn't get into a week ago. You know, yoga's pretty amazing. And the side effect that I found of yoga, that I sort of always knew about this, but I didn't realize that it was so much a thing. I don't know, I guess I'd never experienced it. I'd never like felt it. I had heard it talked about lots and things, but I never connected it all. But for whatever reason, now the yoga that I'm doing, I realize that yoga is not just about moving your body. It's also about opening up your energy systems. And, you know, like when we do somewhat more vigorous exercise, we can feel it moving through our body. And the part that for me was kind of a small aha was that the connection is real, that connection, you know, that sensation that we feel when we exercise is the energy moving through our system, literally. So, you know, we talk, and some people, you know, who, I don't know, some people who kind of don't think that the esoteric community has their heads on 100% straight, I guess I'll put it that way. Just people who think that folks like me are kind of crazy, they don't realize that this is a very real system. The energy systems are very, very real. And doing something like yoga to move through them, I'm sorry, y'all, my hair is a mess. Moves, we talk about blockages, and doing yoga like literally physically releases them. I used to not think about those things. I used to do yoga, well, first of all, I never had a regular yoga practice. Only in my adult life has my yoga practice become like central to me, and I don't honestly think I would do very well without it. It's movement is so important. In fact, well, yeah, it's just so important. But the main point of the video in general, besides just letting you guys know what this channel is really primarily about and why I care about you, and why I want to help, how I can help, those sorts of things, and just to give you more about like who I am, and just, you know, familiar with me and my values and things that I'm doing in my life, so you guys can know me. But I've been there. I was the girl who, let's see, I guess 5 years ago now, I was sick to almost the point of being bedridden, and that's not an exaggeration, and depressed as all heck. Guess whatever that bug is gets to just chill on my arm. Anyway, I was sick, really sick. Like that's not at all a joke. I don't have any pictures because obviously I didn't feel good. I wasn't, you know, feeling super photogenic. But if you could have seen me, you would know that the person from then and the person that you're seeing here now are very different people. Awakening happened again in that period of time in the last 4 years. I had what I would consider to be my second awakening. Almost more of a true awakening than the initial one. When I consider my first awakening to be when I was about 12, because that was sort of when I had this inkling that there might be something more out there than just, I don't know, the empirical evidence, I guess. So I want to help you guys. So I have, it's likely, not likely, it's going to be a 30-day challenge for you to feel way, way better. No matter what your goal is, whether your goal is weight loss, whether you're sick like I was and you want to feel better, whether you're more of a fitness nut than probably than me. There are definitely lots more fitness nuts out there than me. But if you're more of a fitness person than me and say you want to improve your performance, the 30-day challenge will still help you. Because the sad fact is that most of, at least Americans, which I'm an American, I'm here in America, most Americans, they're not eating right at all. And I mean, listen, I was so sick that I was literally almost bedridden. And now I'm out here playing and having fun and doing yoga and things, you know, and I'm still healing. I'm not 100% healed, just to be clear, to be transparent, to be honest about exactly where I am. I'm still working through whatever. It was a mysterious issue. I mean, they diagnosed it as IBS, but personally it doesn't feel right. It never did. And because of the journey that I went through with my health and how much I had to struggle and find my confidence in order to persevere through what is our healthcare system here, in order to reach this place where I have some health back finally, I want to tell that story, and I want to help people get to where I am now, or better. And I can do that. I want to do that for you. So the first step of that will be my ebook. That is just 5 tips on how to get through hard times. And then December 1st, my challenge will be coming out, my 30-day. I'm not really sure what to call it yet, so forgive the lack of a title, but I think it will simply be 30-day challenge to a better you, because I want to hit everybody that I can. I want to reach the widest amount of people and help as many people as I possibly can. And I think that doing that this way is a good way to do that. 30 days, honestly, if you can get through a 30-day challenge with diet, or, with honestly, with changing any one major habit or one major factor of your life even, can be just a huge, honestly, can be a life-altering shift. And it can be from something really simple that you don't think about, like a shift of work environment or whatever. But for me, what was funny was that the minute I changed my diet, my mind started to change, and in the best possible way. I have not lost anything. If anything, I've gained knowledge and wisdom and patience and perseverance, but I certainly have not, I'm no worse off for this. It's funny, when you start to pay attention to your health, I just came to a point, being so sick, realized that, I'd been spending the last, I don't know, maybe a decade or something, really not caring. I just put food in there and I didn't even think about what I was eating. And, my friends and family who know me know that I'm an animal lover. I'm passionate about, I love animals. I used to ride horses regularly when I was a kid. In fact, that's something I really miss. I love nature and creatures and people. I love lots of things about life on Earth, to be honest with you. And I'm very, sorry, a moth flew under my glasses. I'm very emotional, and I really love life. And having come from such a hard time in my life and getting to what I would consider to now be some of my golden years, I feel, though I'm not totally healed, I feel so much better than I did. I have a quality of life which I previously did not have. I was on medications. I was feeling like crap. I literally couldn't do anything. And now I can do yoga. I can jump around. I can take daily walks. I can make YouTube videos. I can play my guitar. I can pretty much chalk up my schedule to the gills. And that's all cool. And that's not just a coincidence. It is in large part because I went through this life transformation, which started with my diet and affected my mentality. So I would like to say a few things. One is just, if you're enjoying any of this gardening content, or someone who would, please like the video, subscribe, leave me a comment. I would love to just dialogue with you guys about anything garden related or anything at all about me or my videos. Anything you guys want to know. If there's something that you're looking for, do tell me in the comments. Put it below. By all means, suggestions for a video. If there's something you want me to teach you guys specifically, like how to grow asparagus or beans or peas. I mean, I'm going to be putting out these kinds of videos anyway, but just if you guys had something specific that you wanted to learn, I'm very eager. Maybe I could go even learn that thing for myself if I don't already know how to teach it to you. Point is, I want to help. I primarily would love to be able to help people with their health. Health is just so overlooked. People think that their diet is like a last thought, but actually, to be honest with you, what should be, in my opinion, should be your first 2 thoughts. You should think of yourself, but your first 2 thoughts should be, what are you eating and how are you moving each day? I mean, really, are you moving and what are you eating? And you should pay attention to those things every single day, because those 2 things alone have made such a massive impact on me, turning my life around from where it was just hard to now where it's vibrant and full of life, and I know I have loving friends. I'm around inspiring people who inspire me to be even better than I am. I'm moving forward. I'm getting more free. I am 40 pounds lighter. Can we discuss this? By the way, if you want to lose weight, that is definitely something I can help with. I was close to 200 pounds, I guess 4 or 5 years ago now. I was running close to, this doesn't make me look like I'm about the weight I am. This makes me look a little large. Whatever, it's cold. So I'm out here. But I've lost 40 pounds. I was close to 200 pounds, and now I'm down 40 pounds. I'm down to about 140, which is probably not my ideal weight. However, it's considerably less than I weighed, and I feel good at this weight. So for now, I'm happy with this. But the point is, I lost that weight 4 years ago or 5 years ago, and I've kept it off ever since on the plan of eating that I'm eating. So I want to share that with you all so much over that 30-day period. Yeah, I'm just really excited to share that because I know for a fact that it's going to change your life. Now, you know, each person's individual experience with this challenge is going to be a little different because firstly, we all have genetic differences. That's just life. Life throws you a handful of genetics and, you know, we can kind of work with them, but for the most part, your genetics are your genetics and there's no tweaking that. So there's that. But boy, you can sure do a lot with what you put in your mouth. And I really, really passionately want to help people. I can't express enough. I wish I had videoed when I was so sick, but it would have been the same kind of thing over and over. But I was laying in bed most days or just stuck on my computer because I couldn't leave my house because I was tied to a bathroom, you know, unpleasant scenarios. I literally couldn't take a car ride. I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't leave my house. It was awful. And I'm so, 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 so grateful. In fact, I might as well mention this because she's a mentor of mine and she's the lady who I will single-handedly credit as having helped save me, is Hilda Larson. She's an incredible mentor of mine and she knows so much about health. I'll link her below. Check out her channel. She's an expert in detoxification. She knows a lot of things about a lot of things. That's all I can really say. Go check her out. She's awesome. But she taught me a lot of what I know, and I also learned a lot from the medical medium. I also learned a lot from many, many other sources as well. And I'm just so excited to share. This program is going to transform your life. Like, whether it's going to be in your weight or whether it's going to be in your mindset, it's going to help you some way or other. So all I can say is maybe come into the program open-minded. Like, don't have a super specific goal. Have some goals in mind, and then, you know, maybe clarify them down to a more concise goal, something you want to achieve over the 30 days, and work on that. And I think that I could probably help you with it, depending on obviously what your thing is you want to work on. But I'm just so eager to teach you guys how to allow this physical vessel that we exist in to feel so much better than it possibly does right now. You know, especially now, this just felt like the right time. It felt like so the right time. I mean, we're all stuck in our little, it almost feels like we're all in little office cubicles. I mean, yes, we're in our house, you know, we're at our houses and we have our outdoors around our houses, but after a while, it starts to feel like little office cubicles, like we're all in the big office or the Matrix, you know. And I wanted to help you guys get through that. And I know that the 5 tips from my ebook will help. And after that, you know, if you all want to, you all being whoever, would like to check out my 30-day challenge, I encourage you to. It will definitely help you. It helped my mindset. It helped me become healthier, much, 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 much healthier. I had no quality of life. I can't stress that enough. So I will, as soon as I have that ebook put properly together, I will pop back on here with a little video, put a link. Yeah. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm trying to think what else is there. Subscribe if you would like to chill with me, if you like me, my content, my energy, as Shanetta says. Wow, I just stumbled over her name so incredibly terribly. Apologies if you ever see this, Shanetta. I'm sorry. I get a little bit of the camera stutter myself, girl. So look out for that coming soon. Ebook called 5 tips on how to get through, what is it called? 5 tips on how to get through a hard time or something like that is what it's called. I'll be linking that soon. And then it'll be launching on December 1st, my 30-day challenge for health. I think I'm going to call it, like I said, 30 days to a better you, because it's not necessarily just a weight loss course. It's also going to help with your mind and help with your body in general. So it'll help with everything, I promise. Well, I shouldn't make promises because I can't guarantee it ultimately. What will guarantee it is your effort into the program. And I can promise that from my side, I will give you my everything. But that's the best I can do for now, is to promise you that I will I will do my best to get you whatever results you think you need to reach or you would like to reach. Yeah. So other than that, guys, gosh, I'm sorry for ranting so long, but it's been a while and I wanted to catch you up on what's been going on. I have a very intense event going on over the next couple of days, so but you know, I always pop up here Monday and Thursday. If you guys are new here, welcome. Hi, by the way. Hi, hello, I'm Emily. I share videos about gardening, permaculture, seed saving, music occasionally, and energy occasionally, but primarily about gardening and seed saving and permaculture and sustainability and slow living and things like that. So welcome, and I hope you stick around. Please do subscribe. Tick the bell so that you're notified when I do upload, which is every Monday and Thursday on this channel. This is YouTube, which is my home. But I also have an Instagram and a Twitter and a Instagram and a Twitter and a, what's the other one? Facebook. Sorry, y'all, my social medias are getting kind of muddled in my head these days, but please do subscribe. I am, I believe, on every platform thus far that I have, Instagram, Facebook, and here I'm at Organically, EM Organically, and I'll leave the link for the other medias below because I always do. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate you tuning in. I really strongly encourage you to check in when my ebook drops. Check it out. And when the course comes December 1st, it'll probably be, well, actually, come to think of it, for early rates, I was going to drop it in November, and December was meant to be the, well, anyway, I think what I'm going to do is have the ultimate launch be in December. Sorry guys, I'm planning out loud. So yeah, and stay tuned for the 30-day health challenge, which will be launching in December, but I'm sure I'll have it up, you know, for a discounted rate before that. So keep your eyes peeled in like late November for that coming in December. Anyway, that's all for me. I will be back on Monday. Sorry, I keep getting fascinated by these beans that I looking at my garden and the asparagus and just on 1,012 different pages, and my apologies, my lovelies. I hope you're doing well. Stay healthy. Make sure you eat your fruits and vegetables. It's really very important. Eat your fruits and veggies. Don't eat your friends. Eat some plants instead. And just go out there and be nice to someone. It's hard times. Everyone's, you know, could do with a little extra kindness. So just go out there and be kind and try to spread any loving knowledge that you have to others and just be well. So I hope to see you guys soon. I hope you're having a beautiful morning, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is for you, wherever you are. I give you lots of love. Mwah! And I shall be seeing you guys very soon with perhaps some seed saving tips because I have to get my celery seeds together real soon. Okay, I'm out of here. Bye guys. Have a great day. Lots of love from the garden. And don't forget, keep it real, keep it growing, keep it organic. Eat plants, don't eat your friends.